Two kinds of starvations are there. One is starvation because of no money, famine, and natural calamity is the reason for it. It is taking place in some part of the world. But in a country like India, people are capable of earning for their survival. They can get their bread and butter, but nothing more in addition. I'm talking about very poor. Let's take for an example auto drivers. We can see unlimited auto rickshaws in the towns. It is all standing in the queue in the bus stands. But the auto drivers cannot thinking about making more and more money going many rounds because they all have to wait for their turn. They have agreements. People have choices. They can go by buses. So the autowalas have agreement to go for rounds. Each one has to wait for their turn. And for one single round, they have to wait for half a day. And for the next round, they have to wait for one more half a day. In that way, they may get 2, 3 rounds per day. So they are capable of earning only for their survival. But the fact is, they are strong, very strong. It is incredible to know how resilient they are. They are like vivacious in the movies. I'm not exaggerating. I get a chance to stumble upon those people often as I'm living in the town. They live ecstatic. They are going and coming and living over the moon. And they enjoy their life with the little money what they have. And another kind of starvation is really awful, something miserable. Many housewives and college students, they don't take their morning breakfast. Many ladies, in the name of fasting, they starve for long hours. They don't drink water and they don't take milk for energy. They starve and starve for a long time. Even college students, they skip their morning breakfast and they go to colleges and they stay without food till lunchtime. And even at the lunchtime, they take very little and they starve and starve up to evening, or some of them till dinner time. Maybe they are taking better dinner. So the whole day they are starving and starving and starving, and mentally they are very weak. I have come across many students studying in the arts colleges are mentally very weak because of maybe food habit. They are like fourth standard and fifth standard mentally. In every classes, every time in the batches, I'm stumbling upon at least two, three, and according to me, this is another kind of starvation. Knowingly or unknowingly, they are starving. And now let us see some alternative words for starve. The first one is peckish. For an example, Rupesh is peckish. He's adamant and peckish. He wants to get whatever he wants at once. If his parent don't get him immediately, he starves and starves 1 or 2 days. So he's peckish. Peckish means he starves. And the next one is ravenous. For an example, raveness is dangerous because of natural calamities. It is taking place in some part of the world. Ravenous means starving, starving without food. And the next one is famished. For an example, as I said earlier, Many, many housewives are not willing to take their morning breakfast in the name of fasting. They starve and starve and starve for long hours. Famished means they starve without food. And the next one is malnourished. For an example, many babies, born babies, don't eat enough, maybe because of the food taste. Their mother fight and fight to feed them, but still the babies eat very little, so they remain malnourished. Malnourished means they starve